It's a 16-star showdown. I invited everyone. You better not miss it. Now who's ready to play? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second match of today. We have Group B playing. Group B is a fantastic group of runners. We actually have Ouija in this group. And with me in the commentator's booth is Westdog. Westdog, how are you doing today?
Hello, Mr. Markinator. I am feeling fantastic so far on this Saturday, ready to kick it off here on the second half of the 16 Star Showdown.
Awesome, awesome. You do sound a bit quiet, just a little bit. I don't know if you could turn up on your side or not.
I can get a little closer to the mic.
A little closer. That does sound better. Seems better. Perfect, perfect. But yeah, you're doing fantastic. It is Saturday afternoon, prime time for some Mario races to be had. Everyone is live today. There's not a single recorded match today. So 12 people, 12 for 12. So yeah, it's going to be great. We have Ouija, we have Fixius6, we have Spinner 1122, Momo, Toilet NB, also Toilet64, I believe is the stream. And then we have Falling Tacos. So will be a really good matchup today. Any predictions? Any predictions? We've seen a lot of the top threes move on. I believe all three top threes have moved on so far. But it's been close. I mean, there have been some really, really tight matchups.
Well, if what people say in the chat is true, and Ouija is only going off of a couple hours of sleep, I wonder if that will hurt his progress a little bit. But considering how far, so the top two PBs in this group are Ouija and Fixius with a 1453 and a 1546 respectively. So I think it's pretty much safe to say Ouija could probably go one-eyed open and one arm tied behind his back and probably still make it onto the next run. That's the one solid prediction I got. But honestly, the rest of these runners are all within close range of one another, and Falling Tacos has also been on the grind too. So frankly, it's anybody's game for 2 through 3.
Yeah, I actually agree. Second and third place, first round, second and third place seem to be the contention spots here. First seed players have really killed it, but we have seen really only the top seeds. We've seen Green Sweegie, we've seen Ouija, Slippery Nip. I mean, they're all like top 3, top 4. So no big deal. Green Sweegie actually ended up taking the forfeit, so that was unfortunate. But it's been great.
Oh, no.
It's been great so far. Yeah, I just had some IRL stuff. It's okay. It's okay. We move on. We have plenty of other runners. But without any further ado, I will give the countdown to these runners as we are a little far behind. The last race went a little longer than anticipated, but that is okay. I did give the runners warning that this could happen. So, all right, looks like all the runners are ready. Go ahead and give this countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck to all the racers and runners. We will reset this timer now. Just kidding, it is not 1:40, it is 1:39. 99 minutes, Markinator 99, 16-star showdown. Lifetime attack format. These racers will have 99 minutes to get the best possible time for this leaderboard here at the bottom center of your screen. The spots they're at now are their current seedings. So 1 through 6 is looking good here. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any upsets. Momo, Toilet NB, Falling Tacos.
So I tried to talk with a couple of the runners before the start of the race today, and Momo is going to be an interesting case here for me. Their PB is a 16:19, but that's doing no LBLJ, and they said that even though they've got the better time in no LBLJ, they're going to try LBLJ likely here in the beginning of the race, just because in the LBLJ route you're afforded a little extra time to make a few mistakes here and there. So we'll have to wait and see what Momo does. But right now, Ouija first out of the pipe and on his way to the castle.
You said that was going to be who? Who's going to be trying that?
Momo.
Momo. Okay, awesome. Yeah, real excited to see what Momo's got. That is the number one contender for the upset. All right, beautiful BLJ from Ouija. Few hours of sleep or not, that seems to be his best. Got the world record after, like, I don't know how many hours live. The sun had already come up for the 70-star world record.
You're right. I think he was like 10 hours into stream or something.
It's crazy. But yeah, top runners knowing how to get the grind done. Taking a bonk there. A little unfortunate for Ouija, but still in there. Gonna be making some kind of cycle here. Won't be too bad. All right, did you see any of the last match? By chance? Oh, taking the dive. Ouija trying to go fast to make that cycle.
I did catch as much of the last match as I could. I tried watching the last hour or so from both the car and the computer. Do not watch Twitch and drive. But I will say, I'm trying to recall of all who I saw. I remember it was Horror, Zach, and who got the 5th slip, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that was a good set of races there too. It's just, it seems like it's 16-star, like the sub 16 is becoming more and more common. Like even from last year, we only had about 50 people or so with sub 16, and now we're coming up on 100 people with a sub 16. But so it goes to show just how much the 16-star category has grown. And the point I'm making there is, but it's still a huge difference between the top of the leaderboard and everybody else in that sub 16 area. It just seems like Slip, Ouija, and even Kano are in a whole nother league compared to the rest of these guys.
It does seem to be that way. Top seeds are way far ahead. They have that experience of just getting those perfected runs. And also, with the ones who have held a world record in this category, I mean, these competitions are not nearly as like scary and daunting as it is for like all the other runners, right? So like if you have that experience of getting like world record paces and you enter a tournament, you know, you get on a good pace and it's not as bad. You know, it's kind of like a comparison thing. Like you've already been through this. It was world record. You nailed it. This is not as bad. But some of the like, you know, younger runners, the ones who aren't as high skilled, they have a lot more pressure on them, I think. Less experience with that pressure, I might say. So we'll see.
True, yeah. Even Ouija being at it. Taking a death in Dark World as I'm saying his name, commentator's curse perhaps. Even Ouija being just 19 years old, being one of the younger runners out there, he's been speedrunning this game for, I want to say 6 years or so now, so he's got that experience with the pressure here, whereas at least 95+% of the community does not have anywhere near that kind of experience yet. So for is it fair to say that for a lot of the competitors here in this tournament, this could be their first like big stage appearance competing with all these guys?
I believe so. Yeah, I mean, 48 members. There's only so many people who can, you know, kind of compete at these tournament levels with these top dogs. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we had, you know, a couple dozen who hadn't really been in a competition of this caliber, or with players of this caliber, rather. He's competing directly against...
Oh yeah, sorry, you weren't going for it.
No, you're good, you're good. That was about it.
Yeah, Fixies and Spinner both getting out of Womp's Fortress now, being the first ones to move to the basement.
We'll see, kind of a race to get this first time down. We'll see who can win it out.
Now, I don't know much about Spinner or B9 Gus or Squidward or however they choose to go by themselves. What can you tell us about Spinner? I know they've got a PB of a 1551, but they must be relatively new onto the scene because I haven't seen this name much anywhere.
Yeah, I haven't either. Goes by a few different names. I was literally just talking about it a minute ago. Oh, and the death from Fixius. Spinner was able to get it though, so that's gonna put him ahead. Yeah, I don't know too much. The name on speedrun.com is B9Gus. Has a different name for Twitter, and so it's possible you've seen him around, you just didn't know. So, but yeah, has a great time being the second seed here. I'm sorry, being the third seed. Fixius is the second
curse
one.
as he takes a dip there in SSL and deciding to immediately go for the reset. Meanwhile, Fixius, even though he took a death on Pillarless, decides to take another death on Pillarless. Was continuing the run, wondering if they're they're gonna keep going for it. I wonder if at this point it's practice or if they're actually just gonna try to continue and finish this run out.
We have seen that. We saw that last race. We got from Jamise, I think, was finishing at least 3 or 4 runs within this time span. And didn't quite work out for him, but got that experience and definitely looked more comfortable later on in the 99 minutes. So it could just be a strategy. Get all these stars out of the way, get a time on the board, and we'll see what goes after that. Get those nerves out of the way. All right, as he is continuing, let's jump over here. Was kind of expecting to jump to another one, but is continuing the run. So Fixius 6, I love the name. Don't know too much about the runner either. I'd know later on in the tournament when we have maybe half as many players, definitely a little more history into some of the lesser known ones. But there's a lot of people here. 48 in total. 40 were the ones competing. 8 were invited. 1 per grouping. And then yeah, all the other runners were placed within those groups, and they are competing to see who can make it out on top within a short time frame.
As we can just see here from the chat alone, and just something I've known from being a little bit of Fixius' Discord. Fixius is one of those streamers that seems to have a very tight-knit community. We're seeing the support coming out here in the chat, and just anytime you pop in there, honestly, there's always somebody in VC just ready to chill and just shoot the shiz. I don't know if we're allowed to swear or not,
Yeah.
but just shoot the breeze, I guess would be the cleaner way of saying it. Fixius seems to be a well-rounded personality for many different people out there, and frankly, it looks like a lot of people are pulling for them. And frankly, I'd like to pull for them here too, especially being the number 2 seed. I hope Fix can show us what's what, as they're the first ones to make it here into Lethal Lava Land.
Yeah, GTM pointing out Fix and Toilet are the future of 16 star. We'll see what they got in store. That's some big talk. Some big talk.
Reasonable talk, I will say, because I believe Fixius just not that long ago, like literally before the end of the year last year, was still in the 16-minute territory, like 16:12 or 16:16, and has now already gotten that down to a 15:46. So they're not just one of those people trying to get the sub 16 and then move on to 70. No, they're looking to put their name here in the 16-star category and get some respect around here.
Right on. Kudos to anyone willing to do that in any category. Yeah, 16 is kind of a booster for the upper categories, but the ones who decide to stay and really put their nose to the grind wheel there, yeah, big props to them. It takes a lot of patience to run 16 star that maybe some other runners don't have. Lots of resets. Lots of time spent in like the first 5 minutes, and those are like the worst 5 minutes of any speedrun. If you reset in the beginning so many times, it can be mentally brutal.
Absolutely. There's a reason why Mario 64 speedrunners' favorite stages are Dark World and Wasp's Fortress. It's just because it's basically a second home to these guys at this point.
Honestly is. Honestly is. Bring up a nice Peepo comfy blanket. Make it your stay for a while, but not too long, because you got some other stages to visit as well. Especially today. Can't be there for too long.
All right. Fixius does look like they're just going to, they are just going to be treating this as a no reset run here. So if they continue up with this pace, I'd say they'd probably be on a best case scenario low 17 pace at this rate. Meanwhile, Momo is the next person to get through to Lethal Lava Land, and it looks like I can't quite see the timer. It looks like they're about 8.5 minutes into the run with 10 stars through, so they're actually on a solid run right about now.
Yeah, really great. Going to be the next one on the list to watch. Let's see how Fixius deals with HMC. Did get the island star, but didn't do it with a triple box jump. Did it with a kind of like a backwards Christmas miracle. You jump over that wall on the left side of the wall versus the right side, and you can do that instead of taking the box. So I think missed it. Might have been a backup right there.
Yeah,
Other than
was
that,
a
haven't
backup.
seen
They
much.
they tried the box jump, they faltered and went for a backwards miracle, which honestly, that's the first time in a while I've seen that backup there. So props to Fixius for pulling that one out.
Yeah, pretty lesser known. A lot of people will just take the elevator, but a little slower, not as fast.
All right, as we see Momo trying to back up a box jump and does get it. Well done, as Falling Tacos is the next farthest up, going through to Shifting Sandland. Whoo, taking a very risky dive, just getting over the quicksand. Something I've been noticing in the corner of our eyes here, toilets on the far right middle of the road there has been having a hard time getting through the beginning of the runs there. Saw in Dark World they took a fall down the stairs and you could see the emotion on their face was getting to them. And just now, after missing Lakitu Skip, you saw them scream out in what looked like pure horror. It's just the fact that they'd missed Lakitu Skip and had to step up and walk away for a few seconds there. So I wonder if mentality might be a factor here for Toilet to see if he'll be able to get over that hump and get a run going.
Yeah, 100%. I think mentality is a huge part in this tournament because time is ticking, and if you're not making the proper movements, if you're making too many mistakes, it can be really brutal on that mentality.
And that's the thing I got to applaud your format for, is that we got spoiled last year with Break the Record Live and the Sleep 16, where runners had up to 8 hours to get runs going, which allowed them an opportunity to, step away, get a food break, maybe even take a nap in some cases. But no, this is only 99 minutes long. We're likely not going to be seeing any AFKs, no breaks whatsoever. This is it for these guys. They just have to get the runs going. So I'm sure that's probably playing a little bit of a factor here too. But props to you, Mark, for changing up the format a little bit, making it interesting.
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely I wanted it to be more than just like a 16-star tournament where it's like, oh, that one mistake happened, I guess it's over. You know, this seems, the lifetime attack format is way better for that kind of stuff. You have time, the runners can maybe not feel so stressed for it being like one of one run kind of deal. And yeah, just do your best. I think we get a lot more PB times, or at least close to the PB times, than we would otherwise in a standard tournament. You know, maybe some top dogs can get some really solid times, but you know, it's tough.
Ooh, GTM letting us know this is apparently a Fixius face reveal. I was not aware of that. I know they're typically no webcam streamer, but apparently a face reveal there. Let's see if showing off the flow in the Pikachu sweater might do them some good luck here.
Yeah, 100%. Nice to be the host of the face reveal. A beautiful face at that, I will say. Why are you trying to hide? I'm actually hiding West Dog because West Dog is so beautiful. It would shadow me a bit, so I made him use a picture.
No, you're showing my true identity here. I'm a no good son of a bitch. Why do you think it's a picture of a dog, Mark?
There you go. Jeez. No, West Dog's great. Camera's a lot with Discord and stuff, so it opted out of it today. Maybe in the future runs we can have multiple cameras going.
Right, early cycle hit there from Momo. Very solid run as Fixius getting ready for some BLJs.
Yeah, Momo taking the scary left side here. Fixius making it through. Second attempt, or second BLJ's Infinite Staircase. Oh, come on. Nice grab right into the pipe. Perfect lineup.
Wonderfully done from Fixius. Now with a relatively clean bits, it does look like, I don't know how their bits movement goes, but I'm assuming that if all goes perfectly well, they could be in the very high 16 5x range. Otherwise, this is looking like it is going to be a low 17. As Momo is now out of Fire Sea at just under the 14-minute mark, so they have a chance to post the first 16 in this group here today.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Fixius, I think a little behind 16 pace. Is like right at it, but can't get up these elevators. That might do it for the 16 for that elevator. That's unfortunate. I think was right at it and gets Inviswalled.
Oh.
He's still in the same elevator. Oh, okay, it didn't happen again. Wait, was that the same elevator? I don't know. It is one of those 4 elevators that does that. So if that happens to you, get on a new elevator. It will not happen again.
All right, Momo now making their way to the infinite staircase. Oh, left side got me clenched up a little bit in the booth, but on a 14:54 entry, that's good for a mid-16 pace right there.
A really good time here from Momo. Looking Fixius, just barely misses. Needs one more throw. Low 17 is going to be good. Okay, nice. First time on the board.
Wow, it just really goes to show you the level of skill that someone like Fixius has. Even with 2 deaths in SSL and with a few other small mishaps here and there, still able to pull out what looked like, was that a 17-12, 17-13? Just incredible.
I don't know. Yeah, I have to put that down. Chat, let me know. What do you think? Really good run. Very, very nice. Instant reset. Didn't even see exactly the time. But we got Momo here. Pull Momo up on the main screen.
Fixius in the chat listening to us. Thank you for the update there, Fixius. 17-18 according to them.
Perfect.
Also, Fixius, if you are listening in, we hope just to let you know that is one good-looking profile you got there. Make sure to turn on the webcam more likely. Your fans are very happy to see your face today.
100%. Fantastic.
Momo.
I love the webcam. And that's going to be it. I think that was 3 for 3 from Momo. Securing the 1630? 16-2x, I think.
Yeah, once the star, it looks like it's going to be a 16-29 after the long jump. Timer stopped at 16:30, but the star grab was on 16:29. So Momo already playing within 10 seconds of their PB off of just their first couple of attempts here in the showdown. Love to see it.
Yeah, really good to see 2 runs finish pretty early on. You have to remind me of Momo's time. I'm typing in Fixius. 17-18 for number 2 spot, and then Momo securing the number 1 spot with the 16 time.
29.
It was 16:29. Thank you. Dude, beautiful. Beautiful runs from both runners. Let's see, who else can we attack? Toilet Envy in SSL. See what's going on there.
Yes, while 16-19 is there no LBLJ PB, 16 star is 16 star, in my opinion, just for sakes, because some people are doing both. Some people are going no LBLJ or LBLJ. I'm just grouping PBs together for 16 star. We can always get a little more technical details if necessary, but Toilets finally getting into shifting sandland here. Let's see if they're able to knock down the Pillarless.
Yeah, got a weird angle there. Took it far right to adjust. Very nice adjustments. Okay, is in there. Very nice. Good save. Good save. Bad angle. Good save. looking happy about that one. Maybe a bit nervous. Yeah, only one out of lobby at the moment. And as I say that, Spinner making their way down to the basement.
With a 6:39 SSL exit, it's pretty solid. Looks like he might be, don't know if he's got a mic on or not, but looks like he might be talking himself up a little bit there. Love to see it.
Yeah, maybe talking to chat, maybe muting us. Not sure, but yeah, definitely getting hyped up. I love it.
Meanwhile,
the angle. Oh, it's
Ouija
good.
now getting out of Dark World with a mid 2-4x there. Markinator, frankly, I'm looking forward to just a Ouija run as Toilet took a spill there on the ramp. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I think missed the punch. Maybe like punch canceled off of that off of that gate. You can't just walk off. You're forced to grab, so you have to punch. And yeah, just had some mess ups. Okay, it's still in there. All right, nice reds. Here we go. Oh, I said it too soon. How did they dive in that? That was a weird cycle.
It's probably the only time today we're going to be seeing Bowser in any form dodging Mario taking a dive move.
That was pretty clean reds overall. You love to hear reds be done real cleanly because you get those like slightly higher pitched red noises. It's fantastic. Oh, taking the double burn. Avoid the bully.
No.
Can't take one more. Ledge grab.
Oh.
Needs another coin. Needs another coin. There you go. Very nice.
Oh.
Don't jump off. Okay.
Oh my goodness, playing
One
life
health.
on the
Where's the
edge
fire?
right now. Oh my goodness.
All the way to the top. Yep. You see it on Toilet's face. Distress. Maybe a heart attack. Something. I think just has Big Bully left. See, Fixius already back in basements. Wow.
And we got Spinner now also in Lethal Lava Land as well with a 743 so far after just the first couple of stars. Toilet. Oh no. Okay, good. Had just enough to get back up there.
That was a close one. That would have been a nasty spill. Right, let's see.
Qualm, you call yourself Toilet because from the get-go you know you're the shit. Am I right, boys?
Could be. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, don't fall down. You have to jump up. You cannot get there from there. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh.
And Markinator, I don't know how it looks for the people at home, but is it possible to potentially fix Taco's timer? It looks like we're only seeing the minutes section and Obuff is headed.
Yes. Yes, I will. Give me one moment here. Gonna bring up Momo and Spinner on the same screen here.
Nice. As we're seeing Ouija, I think now for the third time getting out of Dark World with a mid 2-4x here. I'm just looking forward to seeing what he's got for this tournament day. Despite even being a couple hours asleep, Mark, the last time you and I calmed together was at the Sleep 16, and we saw Ouija pull out a casual 1505. I don't know if we're gonna get that lucky again, but we just know we know exactly what Ouija's capable of, and I'm already getting pumped up for it.
100%. It's gonna be dope. I'm excited for the Ouija runs. Always a good time to watch Ouija race or just do PB attempts. Honestly, any way you could watch Ouija, it's gonna be a good time.
But what's not a good time right now is Toilet getting rocked twice, all over the place. Once on the left side and once on the right side after missing the wall kick.
Yeah, bit of a rough boulders there. One star to go. It's nice and easy. Like an 11:30 exit out of HMC. You can get sub 11. Could be a lot better, but you want to get that run going. No!
Oh.
I think that was an early dive. I think dove a little early. Man, that was close. I guess that just leaves Spinner on the board.
Yeah, Spinner with the deepest run now, going to talk to Toad. Looked like a very peaceful talk too. Love to see it. I don't know how chat or broadcaster feels about Toad violence.
I avoid it if possible because it wastes time.
Mm.
No other reason.
You see, now why doesn't anybody ever bring that up? People always talk about just wanting to hurt Toad or not avoid hurting Toad, but frankly, you're right. The more you punch and kick the little guy, the more time you're wasting.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, I'm not against it. I'm just not for the time loss. That's the thing.
If you could find a way to punch Toad while getting the star at the same time, you would.
Yeah, probably. Most times. Most times.
I respect the honesty.
Yeah, it's all good. Toad, bit of a sketchy character in this game, not gonna lie. Just holding on to the stars, multiples different ones. You have to wonder what was going on. Hedging their bets, I think, for Bowser. Didn't know Mario was gonna come out on top. And then once they saw him start to collect stars, they're like, okay, if I give him my star, maybe he'll like me more. And that's my theory.
Toad is suspected double agent. Did not know that as Spinner just hit the chip clip. Do we have any chips in the chat?
Ooh. Yeah, one of the few to whip out chip clip here. And going from front sub, it looks like. Confident.
How much money do you think Doritos had to pay Twitch to get a global emote for the website?
Ooh. I don't know, actually. It's been around forever. Maybe, I mean, it is just, like, known to be the gamer food. Like, Doritos and Mountain Dew. Okay, Spinner getting it second time. A bit of a rough patch when she missed front sub. But it's up there. Fire C. Yeah, honestly, just surprised we don't have a Mountain Dew emote yet.
Exactly. Yeah, if it's the quintessential gamer drink, then how come Mountain Dew is clearly lacking in marketing right now?
So really good Fire C so far. Nice pole glitch. I'm gonna see how it goes here. A little slow dive there at the end. I've seen a couple runners do that. I think there's a little faster way to get it done, but Spinner gets it done regardless. Oh, takes a burn. I didn't expect that to happen. Takes a second one. Oh, just missing the flame spitter.
Wow. Playing really close to the spitter right there. I could have sworn they were probably within pixels of making contact with each other.
It was close. The first burn I was not expecting. I thought Spinner was at a good spot on that little ledge, but too far right.
All right, we got Momo getting out of Lethal Lava Land in a 9-minute flat time, and Fixius is now getting Mips grab, early grab, plus first try through the door.
Yeah, Fixius 6 in DDD now. That was clean. We also got
JW,
Momo.
we welcome you into the Markinator 16 Showdown. Markinator, would you like to describe to the chat how this tournament format works?
Yeah, exactly. Explained it at the beginning. About time to explain it again. You have 99 minutes, or at least these runners do, to get the best time possible. So they will be running through 16 star, have 99 minutes to basically get a run going. And we're not going to stop them at 99 minutes, but they will not be allowed to reset after that point. And then once those runs are finished, that will be the official time, and we will see who will be moving on. So top 3 times, top 3 on this little leaderboard, will move on. Bottom 3 will break away. We will not see them again. So fantastic. As far as the tournament bracket goes, it is a bit confusing. It's really just a bunch of group matches to avoid players playing themselves over and over again. So seeding will matter as far as where you get placed in like the next rounds. So that is definitely a thought to be had.
And speaking of the next round, Spinner has made their way into bits. They had a 14-4x entry, good for a low 16. Unfortunately, taking the death there, falling short on the triple jump. It looks like they may still be able to potentially clutch out first place if they get a good bits. Worst case scenario, they will finish out in second place, most likely if they do not die again.
That's close! No! As soon as they jumped, it was like not at the edge, and that jump is so precise that it was already over. All right, gonna do a third time. Spinner just wanting to put a time on the board. You know, this movement here, if you get Manimo Cycle, going for cast long jump, getting it. Not getting the clip through, but has Manimo Cycle. I was gonna say, if you're not fast with that movement, there's really no point in doing it. Spinner seeing like he's more practiced with the crazy movement.
Even getting the moving right side, my goodness.
Really, really nice bits here from Spinner. Unfortunate it took those first couple deaths. Like, really, really unfortunate that happened.
But with 3 for 3 on throws, can still clutch out that sub 17 and move that up into second place over Fixius. And speaking of, Fixius is actually out of Fire Sea at just under the 14-minute mark and is now on their way to BLJs. Looks like focus will be shifting over to them soon. This is the battle for second place as Spanner's throw is just wide right.
That's the pixels. Literally a frame. I'm not sure that was the bomb that most people go for. Nice glitchy grab to re-grab. Because looked a little far, but needs one more. That'll still secure second. If it can... Okay. Woo! Right. Got that second place finish. Low 17.
Spanner getting second place for now, but Fixius is getting instant BLJs on the first go-around and on the infinite staircase. Looks like they're just on pace for a high 15 5x, low 16 if everything goes well here. So Spender better enjoy second place while it lasts, because it looks like it may not be there for long.
That's right. Instantly contested by the number 2 seed here. Trying to get that rightful spot back. We'll see what happens here. 17-10. Spinner's time.
Oh, going for right side backup. Oh, no!
Falling all the way down there. Has to climb back up. That's not good. That's a lot of time. Trying to think, what's the possible time here? Still 16 possible, but we'll see. Probably mid 16 now. We can get this right side, but this is the right side again.
Respect the cojones.
Don't reset, please. Thank you.
I respect the cojones on Fixius right there for wanting to go for right side yet again. Let's see if third time's the charm or if they go for left side. They're doing it. Third time's the charm. Oh.
So close there.
Shoot. Caster's Curse coming in at the wrong time, just as you think Fixius is going to be able to take not just second place, but first place, moving right side, being the unfortunate bringer of doom, but not for Momo. Hopefully not right now, as they're now making their way back into BLJs. Not sure what the pace is looking like now, but still a very solid run.
Yeah, Momo killing it with these runs up here. 14:30 into this BLJ. Believe it should be a good time. It would be close to the PB. Needs these BLJs to go well. Here we go. Second time is good. Needs to make it through that infinite staircase. An instant BLJ might be required here. You cannot waste too many times. At least a somewhat early one.
Yeah, I'd say the perfect bits from a high-level runner would be a low 120. So he needs to get in the hole in these next couple of seconds. All right, is playing close to the tournament top time here. It's still possible to knock out a lower 16 2x. Everybody is back in the lobby for the time being, so it looks like Momo is the sole focus right now.
Yeah, Momo killing it, giving us the content that we need. While the other runners try to catch up. Going for this left side here. Standing. Very clean. Good elevator. Just avoid this Goomba. It's a little far out. That could be a real scary Goomba. Did get on the left side, thankfully, a little early. So maybe not quite as scary. But that Goomba will mess you up. It will kick you off the edge all the way to your death.
Now it's unfortunate with a 1551, 1552 pipe entry, even with perfect throws. I don't believe Momo is going to be topping their 1629 time, but still will be able to finish off with a commanding 16 3x here, just further cementing their early dominance so far in this group.
Wow. Amazing Bowser fight. And has first place twice over with that. Was a little off. If BLJs had gone like super clean, it would have been good. I didn't quite see what happened early on to really lose the time. But consistency, 2 mid-16s. That's been good enough to make the qualifiers in every round, I think. And we're only 30 minutes in, 35 minutes. Twice over, Momo is qualified, basically.
I can't speak to Ouija or Spender because their webcams are not on, but it looks like for this group stage here, we've got homage to the hair bands of the 1980s, as Momo, Tacos, Toilet, and Fixius all have got the long flow going. Love to see it.
Yeah, it's been more of a trend. I also am growing out my hair. Well, it's been great. Everyone's getting in on the action. Save some money. Don't cut your hair.
True.
All right, Falling Tacos getting that Talon. About 7 minutes. Is that all the stars? I believe so. Yeah, that's last star.
Good to see Tacos finally getting a run here through to the basement. Tacos is kind of a long shot here, as the difference between them and Toilet, who's got the next lowest PB, is about 54 seconds. So we'd have to see Tacos play up at or above PB level, most likely, if they're to move on to the next round.
This is true. This is true. I think that's basically true for a lot of the 6 seeds here. Just because, you know, the last seeds in these groups always get put up against, like, at least, you know, somebody at the very other end of the bracket. So it's always a rough spot being the low seeds. But I really appreciate a lot of the runners, you know, showing up and doing the best they can regardless. We've seen some really, really good runs from the number 6 seeds so far. Yeah, not super happy with that Dusty rollout, but was a good side hop. Can't be too mad with getting it.
Right, Ouija, I think, getting their first run out of the lobby now with a 424 Womps Fortress exit. Tacos makes their way into the volcano. Let's see if they go for Lava Boost or Elevator. Looks like they'd be going for the Elevator.
Yeah, favorite of the runners this whole tournament, as it typically is, even with just PB attempts and Falling Tacos taking the bog, and that's the death. Yep, there's no platforms there. Wow, missed. It was a little late on the rollout, and the dust just slid right into the wall.
Timing just seemed to be a little off on that star in general. Looks like they had a little bit of a odd angle when going for the side flip up on the pull. Yeah, going for that angle. I don't know if that's like... I've seen most people go for a typical just side flip, but it looks like he sets up for a side flip so he doesn't have to climb up the pole while setting the camera. I don't know, that's just a personal preference there.
Yeah, I think most people will swap to Mario Cam, see down at some point, and get a different camera, you're right. Was a bit awkward there, but making it through. I like the continuation, I do. Was able to spawn right back into that volcano. You know, didn't have to go to this top area again. Because when you're in a sub-level, if you die in Mario 64, you just re-enter. So the game will, like, force you to finish the sub-level to get back to the overworld. All right, HMC time. 950, not the best entry we've seen, obviously taking that death there. But want to see some times on the board from the rest of these runners. You know, Ouija's still looking to get that one run. Is an SSL right now. Toilet just resetting. Everyone else sitting pretty.
Ouija finally on a run that they are deeming acceptable for the time being, getting out of SSL with a 6-13, 6-14. So, I mean, clear bias here in the commentary booth from this guy. So I'm just happy to finally see one getting through deep here to Ouija.
Oh, for sure. I mean, every runner who hasn't, you know, quite had a great run so far, you want to see them continue. No bias necessary. But yeah, Ouija, a fan favorite for sure. Everyone loves Ouija. Ooh, taking a rub on the wall. More annoying than anything.
Oh, Fixius on the elevator and is going to be taken to death in the volcano.
Wow.
Hate to see it.
That's 2 deaths so far. Oh, and the death plane from falling tacos.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Conversely, between the two of them, Ouija goes for Pro Lava Boost and is able to avoid death there. So, fortunately, one soul is spared inside of this horrific volcano.
That's a very uncommon death from 2 separate runners. The elevator star is considered pretty free, you know, not 100%, but you do that as a safe strat versus the lava boost star. So I'm super surprised we just saw 2 deaths there, basically right after one another. Uncommon.
Yeah, and taking the elevator over Lava Boost is only a difference of what, about a second, maybe 2, best case scenario?
Yeah, probably about a second. It's about a second.
Yeah,
if you're doing a
Kano
quick
had
one.
world record with the elevator star, so it's not a huge time loss if you're going for the safer route.
Not at all. Oh, especially if you like you're not doing like, you know, pro with a good ending. It really only saves like maybe half a second. So don't blame any runner for going for it. It's really not bad. HMC for Ouija. Fixius right behind with the 3rd run in the basement. Momo behind. Another 3rd run in the basement.
Markinator, we are getting some questions here in the chat for people who want to know more about the tournament. Where could people go to find out more about the tournament? Twitter, Discord, OnlyFans? Let us know.
Yes, OnlyFans. Not there. We're not at OnlyFans, but Twitter is probably the best place to keep up to date. There is a tournament Discord for anyone who would like to get real deep into the action, but my Discord, Twitter, I will also be posting all of these matches on YouTube, and obviously Twitch here is, you know, where they'll all be hosting. So !socials in the chat for all that stuff. !Discord specifically if you would like the Discord. I've been trying to be really good with all the shoutouts there, making sure I don't miss any group shoutouts. But yeah, any of those would be great. I want to keep up with the action. But Markinator 99 on all of those, by the way.
Yes, consistent identity. Love to see it. And also appreciate the encouragement from saying we're not on OnlyFans yet has got both co-commentator and chat excited. Perhaps once Markinator grows out the flow a little bit more, we can see some hot Giga Chat Mario 64 action.
Yeah, it'll just be a bunch of short videos with my face and then like this size camera of gameplay. And that'll be the OnlyFans. But 10-15 exit from Ouija. We've been seeing 11-15s, even later than that, exiting HMC. So truly 15 pace for Ouija here. As he misses the bips. Might have done a punch cancel. And doesn't get the backup. Please keep going, Ouija. Thank you.
Interesting. Ouija, rather than deciding to slide all the way down the ramp, is actually a backup I'd never seen attempted before. Was trying to get Mips to go up the ramp and catch him out here, which frankly, in the long run, seems like the better idea, but this rabbit just keeps juking him.
Can't get the Mips. No, such a good exit. God, no waste. What just happened there? Oh, no. Can't grab him with your legs, apparently.
Oh, my God. Shout-outs to Cobra, as this might inevitably make it on the next video.
Fantastic. You don't want to see the bunny be messed with at all. That's really unfortunate for Ouija. And even you can see from top runners, if you ever miss Mips, don't feel too bad. It happens.
Oh my God, Ouija losing well over 30, maybe even 40 seconds to the rabbit there. I hate to see it.
Gosh, that is pretty rough. Could have been a much better time, but is still first place possible.
All right, as we see Fixius and Ouija now both in dire docks at the same time, separated by about 35 seconds on their timers respectively. Maybe we can get a little race going between Fixius and Ouija. Who will cross the finish line first?
That is the question. See if we can get that going for the fans. Currently, all eyes on Ouija as he's going through Fire Sea here, second Bowser stage.
Right, good pole glitch there from Ouija. Let's see if he's going to be able to make his way to ultimates as Fixius is making his way into the pipe. Oh, good looking side flip there from Ouija. Just got to get the clean jumps across the way. And ladies and gentlemen, with the ledge grab ground pound, cherry on top. Love to see that ultimate cycle from Ouija.
Yeah, it was a great Fire Sea. Fixius a little ahead, a little behind on time. We'll see how they compare with the exit here. I think it's behind on time. It is close. We will swap over to Fixius audio here. He is in the lead.
Yeah, this is actually the battle for first place here, because both these guys are well on low 16, perhaps high 15 paces right now. Ouija definitely in the 15 pacer. Fixius maybe high 15 best case scenario.
Yeah, it was on like a 15 flat pace before that MIPS. Is about 20 seconds ahead here. BLJ's for Fixius.
Oh.
Come on! Oh, nice! Maintain to stay near that door. That door is thinner than the wall, so it takes less speed. Be able to clip right through. As Ouija's up to bat and gets right through immediately. Oh my gosh, it's a BLJ fest here. We got Fixius making it through, climbs back up, falls back down.
All right, I think the 15 possibility died with that non-instant BLJ from Fixius, but still Ouija in on a 14-10. That's looking for a mid-15 run here. Holy moly.
Truly incredible from both runners. Ouija's making a small mistake here in the beginning, but not too bad. Still going to be making this normal cycle. Right side for Fixius. One more from Ouija. Oh my gosh.
Double moving right sides. Fixius having a little hard time in the elevator, but these guys are oddly enough in sync right now.
Ouija, make it up.
Finishing their runs at the same time. Oh, Fixius.
Oh my gosh, Ouija making up the time here in bits.
As we welcome a raid in from D whatever, boys, this is it. You're watching the battle for first and second place here in the Markinator 99-16 showdown.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. We have Ouija in front. He's on the left side, making the 2 for 2. Fixius needing his second throw, but is able to get it. Ouija with the third. And that's going to secure first place with a 15:30. Fixius, is that it? No. We'll miss that throw, and I'm not sure second place is possible quite yet either. 16:29 to beat. I think it is. I think that is it.
That looked like it's going to be a 16:24, 16:25 after the star grab. Meanwhile, Ouija, as we are getting the D's coming in from the raid. Welcome in, everybody. You are watching the end of two amazing runs, a 15:33 and a 16:23 from Ouija and Fixius, respectively. I am just your no-good son of a bitch co-commentator, West Dog. Meanwhile, the sexy man to my left is Markinator99, your broadcaster and host of the stream here. Markinator, tell us what's good, buddy.
It is. Mario is good. The Mario is very good today. We've had some incredible runs. Momo here on the third run into upstairs, or at least in the fire sea. I'm not sure which one was just finished. But yeah, is into upstairs. So truly incredible runs today. Let me update this leaderboard right quick. But thank you so much, D whatever. Hope the stream went well. Thank you so much for the raid. Party of 80. Yeah, second match of today. First one went amazing as well. We will have two more tomorrow as well, around the same time. I believe 2 and 4 versus 3 and 5. And Momo's through the first door.
Right, if Momo can get near instant BLJs on the staircase here, he could be competing for second place over Fixius. Oh, but just having a hard time getting that long jump off. Oh, man. Third run for Momo, making it to the second round of BLJs, but unfortunately, these last couple have just not been kind to him on the BLJs. We'll see if he still tries to finish this one out despite the best time now dead in the water.
Yeah, really unfortunate BLJs there.
It looks like Ouija is going to be calling it quits here for the day. His stream has frozen, and according to a member in the chat, looks like he has gone offline. Probably safe to say that with Ouija's time there being 13 seconds better than Fixius' personal best, he's probably secured himself a nice, comfortable first place spot going into the next round, so he's ready to just call it and go to bed. Ouija, 07s to you in the chat. Thank you for sacrificing your sleep schedule to give us some good content while it lasted.
Absolutely. Huge shout outs to Ouija. Only a few seconds. Only a few hours of sleep. Only a few seconds of sleep. Hopefully not. But yeah, it was great. Got that time on the board. You don't have to finish. You just need a time, and that will probably be enough to make it to the next round. So no worries about keeping going. But we got Momo here on the main stage. 3 for 3 throws. Not going to be enough for a PB, it looks like, but good to finish the run regardless. All right, see if that third throw is good.
All right, another. Looks like this one's going to be a 16 4x here from Momo, so almost looks like he's trying to complete a bingo board of all 16 times possible. First a 16 29, a 16 3x, and now a 16 4x here from Momo. Well done. Consistency on full display here. So you'll love to see the good old-fashioned static black and white screen on Ouija's side. Nice touch by Markinator.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that'll do it for Ouija. Nothing but static from here on out. Fixie is still playing around on that end screen. Momo finishing one out, which just leaves Spinner here in SSL. Falling Tacos and Toilet both on the resets. Spinner taking the fall of shame there. Couple seconds lost. Oh, with the ground pound for good luck. Let's go, Spinner. You got this. Oh, that is the wrong screen. I apologize to everybody.
Yes, we are blacked out here in the booth. Oh, it looks like Spinner just collected the Pyramid Star again. They didn't realize they already got the star. They collected it again, and just the instant reset on there. It looks like the Fall of Shame did a lot of damage to their ego there. And ladies and gentlemen, the timer has been reset on the screen. It looks like we're getting another 99 minutes of runs here today.
It'll be all good. We just won't have a second precision time. It's because I swapped to the screen that isn't actually a race screen. Oh, no. It's okay. We'll let the timer run.
I believe we were at just about the
15:21 was when it started. So 5:21 is when it started. So 5:30, hour and a half, right at 7. Exactly at 7. That's perfect.
Okay, so I'm going back and doing a quick video review. It looks like we are just past.
Yeah, if you want to tell me the time, I can actually adjust it.
Yeah, so let's see here. We're at 45:19. We switched over to Spinners. And then Spinner's time went on for about 30, roughly 30 seconds. So it looks like 30 seconds plus. All right, so there should be now about 43 and a half minutes left to go in this group.
43 and a half. All right, perfect. We did start the timer ever so slightly late, so it'll be all good anyway. 99 minutes. And 15 seconds, we'll call it.
There you go. Oh, according to Toilet, their OBS has died in the chat.
Oh, no. Whose gameplay are we watching?
That is a good question. I'm not sure.
Did you say 44 and a half?
Now I was thinking 43.5 because it was just at the 45-minute marker
okay.
when I did the
43.
video review. I figured about a minute or minute and a half had gone by since then.
Yeah, perfect. We are all good here.
Excellent.
We'll make sure it's already 7, because it will be right at 7 as soon as we end this, so it'll be perfect anyway. Timer for show. Timer for show.
So it looks like we might be getting a duplicate, possibly, of Fixius's gameplay. Not sure. Maybe the streams are a little delayed, but yeah.
I still have everything. I don't understand. No, I think that is a duplicate. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get Toilet back online. That would be nice. That would be nice if we can get Toilet back online. But yeah, for right now, Fixius. Or maybe whose screen is this?
I'm having a hard time. Is that still Toilet? They're saying their OBS died, but I'm not seeing a duplicate anywhere.
Yeah.
So...
I've got yeah, I still got it.
Interesting.
I don't understand.
Maybe OBS crashed, but as long as... Oh, it's a Spenner duplicate. Okay, thank you,
Okay.
chat. So yeah, it's a Spenner duplicate.
Oh, I see. It was the main screen. I was looking at all the small ones. That makes sense. Okay. Hopefully we can get Toilet back online.
Spenner now competing for Toilets, so anytime that Spenner gets on this run will also go to Toilet's time, trying to see if he can help carry Toilet across the finish line. Love to see it.
We are going to the biathlon part of the stream. Synchronized Mario gameplay only. We will be judging scores. It will go towards bonus points on this leaderboard. Not really. That is a joke. Fastest times only.
And in the spirit of the Winter Olympics, we'll only be competing in snow stages, so Cool Cool Mountain and Snowman's Land only.
It's me, Mario.
Let's see, who's the furthest? We got Momo probably. Falling Tacos right behind. Looks to be the case. Another basement visit for Momo. Absolutely killing it. Let's see how this killer list goes.
As we're joined in the chat here by Benji64, I did want to ask Mark, how many 15s have we seen in this event so far? We saw one from Slip. Oh, unfortunate pillarless death there from Momo. We saw one earlier from Slip with the 15-24. I believe Benji got a 15-3X in his matchup, and with the 15-33 from Ouija, how many more have we seen?
I think we've seen one from each top racer this entire time.
Okay.
We've come really close with like really low 16s, but I don't think 2 have popped up. No 2 15s so far.
Oh, that's right. Horror did get actually the double 15 at the end there with the 15-57, 15-58.
Oh, that's right. That is, Horror did get it. That's absolutely right.
Good looking out from AJ there. Thank you.
Yes. AJ, not gonna lie, AJ, the best mod anyone could ever ask for. Shout outs to AJ. Does Mario speedruns, is really good. Everyone go check out AJ.
Oh, Momo now missing the fly guy. I would honestly be surprised if they taking the death in quicksand, not able to get the jump across. I was gonna say I don't see why they would want to continue on with the run. Did not look like it was possible.
Yeah, quick reset here from Momo as we are all in early game. Fixius coming out of Dark World. So yeah, a little more pressure on these few runners, as you know they're going to be on the big screen here a little more often. We got Ouija already setting the pace, the tone, we could say, for this race, opting out to get some more sleep.
And the furthest run. Really?
Sleep is important, folks.
even
Just
watching right
remember
now, I'm just
that. No
listening.
matter how much the grind is asking for you, sleep is always important.
Yeah, entirely. And with the type of hours that gamers put out, it is understandable that at 6 p.m. Ouija hasn't gotten enough sleep.
I see, Ellie.
All right, hopefully we get Toilet back on. I believe just got back on, so I will do my best to pull them up. If you will do the honors, Shrek Dog, of taking it away for the next couple minutes.
Who?
West Dog. It's such a habit. It's bad. West Dog, Mr. Rebranded.
Frankly, I feel like I'm the jackwagon here for deciding to rebrand and having to put that kind of scrutiny on people to having to relearn everything.
It's all good. It's all good. I love the name. I love the name. It's very original.
Meanwhile, we are fixating on Fixius, haha, stupid dad joke, as the dad joke apparently affecting wall kick abilities there, having to go up and get it a second time, but a 436 exit from Wop's Fortress, solid there from Fixius, still on a 15 pace. While as Markinator is getting Toilet back on the screen, we are blacked out yet again, folks. This is the glory of being a commentator. You get to just be blacked out all the time, watching your favorite game, being able to look at everything so amazing, and it looks so fast and slow at the same time. It's just, what even is time when everything is a dark void? Oh my goodness. Fixius, meanwhile, trying to get back to seriousness here for a second. Fixius messed up onto the pillarless setup there, and they'd have to back it up with the pyramid. Hopefully they will remember. Oh no, that was Spinner that got the pyramid star a second time. So hopefully Fixius will get it through on the second time.
That would be fantastic here. We'll see. I know. All right, here we go. I keep pulling up the wrong ones. I apologize to everybody.
It's all good.
There is with the video feeds getting cut and re-brought in, it is a little confusing, but Fixius doing a really good job of keeping us entertained.
Did the timer reset itself again because we're back to 42 minutes?
It might have paused. We're not gonna look at the timer. We've already like reset it. It's not accurate. We're done. We got 28 minutes. We got 28 minutes.
All right. If it's all right with you, I might just quickly pull up the VOD and see when you officially said the word go, so that way we'll have a time to figure out.
I've got it in Discord.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
So like I do know as a fact.
All right, good. That is professionalism right there from Markinator. Love to see it, but also we would like to give an apparent shout out to King Sora05 for gifting the sub to GNC69 on the Fixius stream, as apparently Orange is gifting 20 subs to Fixius on their stream right now. The gifted sub alerts are creeping through onto the Markinator tournament. You love to see it. Hype train incoming.
Yeah, absolutely do. Love to see it. I love all that little stuff that happens in the community, man. It's so great. I have alerts turned off at the moment, so anyone doing anything, you will not be able to see it here. So other people doing it through the other streams. The ingenuity.
All right, as Fixius makes their way into the elevator, hit the invisible ceiling, but is able to get back up on the platform. As we see what I believe to be Toilet. Oh, flirting with death there, going for the big bully on the collapsing staircase, just able to hop their way back up and is now out of lethal lava land at just over the 9-minute mark. We've got 40 bits coming in from Fixius. The hype train surely is real. This has got to be the run here, or else all these gifters are going to be extremely disappointed.
Yeah, we'll see what Fixius has got. Toilet is the one in front, but takes the, oh my gosh, as soon as we say that, get Toilet back with the timer and everything.
Ooh.
Takes the death right into the toilet bowl of HMC. It is unfortunate, but maybe a little fitting.
All right, Fixie's taking a bit of a booty burn. They're in lethal lava land. Is going to need to play the reds a little carefully.
Oh. The fingertips too short. Yeah, a little unfortunate. Messing that up, it's not even a big deal. You just run in a circle a couple times, but man, is it frustrating. Alright, Fixius, HMC time. I've seen a lot more falls into this hole than I would have expected today. We saw a few last run. We've seen at least 1 or 2 this run. Doesn't make it over the wall. Okay, is back up there. Doesn't follow the elevator, but now follows the elevator back down, and it's too late. That's the reset.
Man.
I don't think this is continuable. But
yeah, it's... Oh, trying the toxic maze BLJ? Nope.
Yeah. Good attempts. Good attempts.
Dude,
Me, Mario.
I'm 1 for 4 triple box jump.
Yeah, Squeaks was talking about the last run. Everybody was getting triple box jump. I guess should have been watching this one, as we have seen a lot of issues with Group B.
Would just like to remind the
Toxic
folks
maze,
at home
no.
that while we are most likely seeing a level 4, level 5 hype train in the Fixius stream from all those bits and gifted subs, please remember to support your local broadcasters and tournament hosts here. Mr. Markinator99 has been around the community here for a good solid minute, has gone through the extreme effort to get together all of these runners for an amazing 16-star event as we get a pause buffer here from Momo. A literal pause buffer. And yeah, guys, just if you're not a follower of Markinator99 already, please click on the heart button, whether it be on your mobile device or your desktop. And if you don't, well then frankly you're a bigger piece of shit than that shit emote he's got sitting behind him in the background.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Westdog, for the shout outs. Dude, I do ask to keep the cursing to a minimum, but thank you. That was very, very kind. It is a lot of work to get this stuff done. I haven't streamed like at all this week, and it's because I've been doing all the background work and everything here, getting everyone organized, getting schedules. Had 6 people per match. Was able to get 6 races done this week. Week 1 of the tournament starting. I was a little happy with that. So yeah, it's been great. We have 2 more tomorrow. I will pull up the schedule once this match is over, but yeah, it's going to be great. And then the next weekend we'll have the next 2 of the first round, and then round 2 starts. And then we've got everyone who's been getting 16 times and high 15s will be facing off against each other. So that'll be where the real fun starts. You don't want to miss that, people. Yeah, so make sure, follow on Twitch, Twitter, anything. Make sure to follow Westdog as well. Anyone you see or hear, please. Jeez. I have to turn that off because that's going to be really loud for a while. Oh my gosh. I apologize, people. I don't understand how alerts are going off. They've been turned off multiple times. But yeah, not able to hear Strike Dog anymore at the moment as I get this taken care of. But thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Very kind. That was $50. That was $50. We'll listen to a little bit. All right, I promise, Strike Dog, I'll get you back here in just a moment. Alert box is going off. Still have Momo on the main screen. Doing really good through HMC. As I look at the subscriptions and have to turn the volume all the way down. The only way to turn off my emotes. OBS is bugged somehow. Thank you. Is it over? I think it's over. Okay, thank
I
God.
think it's finally over.
I finally fixed it. Thank you so much. Orange is borange. Wow, found a rhyme. That's incredible. As the chat finds all the other fun noises I have for chat. Oh, fantastic. People getting into it. I do like it. I do like it. I just wish I was better with the volumes and stuff beforehand. If I could only know what OBS was going to do to me, that would be nice. But yeah, Strike Dog, I apologize. Please talk away. I love to hear your voice.
Who?
West Dog, please talk away. I'd love to hear your voice.
Maybe I should just, maybe if I ever become partner, I should just take the username Dog so we can just clear up all confusion.
Maybe. Dog. People do just call you Dog a lot.
All right. Well, we've got Momo here on the big screen as Toilet is taking a nap out in the courtyard, perhaps trying to charge up their batteries to see if they can put out one final godlike run for us, as we've only got about 20 minutes left here in the round. So this is where clutch time is going to start to come in. Racers are only going to be able to get one, maybe two more runs in deep if we get lucky. So Momo being by far the most consistent runner of everybody here, now with their fourth run going into Fire Sea. Let's see how this one plays out for them. Falling Tacos has been also chilling in the bottom right corner. Unfortunately, haven't given a whole lot of love to Falling Tacos. They are doing their best. We've seen them get some runs as far as the basement, but it's got to be a little hard for them knowing that they've got to be playing at PB level in order to get a chance to crack into, I guess, even fourth place, because now they have to be PBing by close to a minute if they want to make it on to the next round. But props to Falling Tacos. Let's just make sure they don't go unloved.
100%. Definitely want to showcase them here in a bit if we can. But yeah, has once, I think, been in the basement on good pace, but might just be looking for like a super solid run to get going to be competitive. So yeah, honestly, shout outs to Falling Tacos for pushing through. And it's been a great person to organize with. It's been very, very receptive and responds quickly.
Just even seeing them in the Cobra videos, because, I mean, frankly, who hasn't been in a Cobra video at this point? But when you see Tacos in the Cobra video, he's just got a very contagious laugh. He just, like, even when things don't go his way, he just knows how to laugh it off and have a good time and enjoy the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Great person all around.
We're getting some praises here from Momo. Might be signaling for some praises in the chat. Let's see if anybody will be willing to throw some praises for some Momo. BLJ's out of Fire Sea at a 13-2x. Could be flirting with a PB here.
Absolutely could. Definitely able to bop that 1629 we've got currently. All right, here we go. About 14 minutes right at this first BLJ. 15 pace. As it catches! Oh, no! Okay, second try.
Looks like the 15 is probably dead after that BLJ, but does get it on the second try.
It will be close. It will be close. Minute and a half once in this pipe. Maybe, I mean, it could be faster, I believe, but that is a safe number.
Oh, got near instant BLJs, but lost them.
Come on. All right, okay, I think this is the 15 gone. Right at 16, though. Definitely super solid pace. Actually, potentially. Yeah, potentially 15 still. I'm not sure,
Yeah, would have to be playing a near perfect bits to get that 15, but regardless, this is a low 16 pace here for Momo as long as these bits go well. Not just a personal best for BLJ 16, but no LBLJ. So an overall 16-star PB in the running here for Momo. Let's see how he approaches this wall kick.
Here we go. Okay, left side. No right sides from Momo, just not comfortable with it. Get a standing left side, but gets the glitchy bonk. And falls straight down. That'll probably do it. 1629, I mean, was just at 16 coming in.
Sound alerts.
It is.
I should not be laughing, but I just do because that's comically fitting. But it does look like Momo will be able to bump up their third place time a little bit more. Actually, with perfect throws, could be able to just sneak by Fixius for second place here.
Yeah, about 5 seconds.
Got him!
About 5 seconds to go here.
Oh, White. Oh, he got it.
Okay. Really good first throw. Nice second throw. That looks good.
Off the bounce.
Coming way back for that side flip. Too
Missing
much
the
time.
Regrab. I think, yep, second place is gone, but yet another impressive run here from Momo. Another 16, low 16 3x, maybe another high 16 2x, maybe tying 16 29.
Easily could be a tie within 5 seconds on 3 different runs. I'm pretty sure. Wow.
Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness.
Whoever did that one was really good. Claps in chat.
Yes,
Drake's in
claps,
chat. Whatever you got.
Drakes. Claps Momo. My goodness, 4 runs, pretty much 4 completed runs, averaging about in the 16.5-minute mark. Well done here from Momo today.
Been absolutely on fire. Really impressed, honestly, with Momo. Popping out of the gate. It was like one of the first runs to finish, too. 16:30, I think, pushed it down to 16:29. And then has had another run just now finished, 16:30. We have Spinner here in the Fire Sea. Gonna be swapping over to that screen here. But yeah, GG's once again to Momo. Incredible consistency. I think the most consistent runners so far in this tournament.
Now, I wonder what it's going to be like for Toilet. Perhaps if they're in on the stream and can provide us some input. Toilet's still just taking that nap in the courtyard. There is still 14.5 minutes left on the clock for these guys to get a run going, but playing very risky here if Toilet does not start getting runs going. Maybe perhaps just with the way everything's played out with OBS crashing, they might just call it today.
Yeah, maybe just wasn't feeling it. Maybe saw the 16:29 time and just decided to not even go for it with the OBS issues. Not sure. Definitely still got them on the screen. So, I mean, 14 minutes left. But I don't think that we'll see like a random comeback. It's been gone for about 30 minutes. 20 minutes maybe. But Spinner coming here. Okay, I was about to say that was an awkward spot to jump off that pole, but yeah. Saved it. Saved it. No disaster. So who is currently fighting? Ouija is done. Falling Tacos is fighting. I want to see Falling Tacos on a really good run. Might just swap over to them here in a second.
Yeah, they're getting out of SSL at a 16.4x pace, so still a pretty good outing here from Falling Tacos. Oh, as Spinner does not get the good Boulder RNG, having to take the left-sided dodge.
Yeah, still all right. 9:15. Does still need to get that toad. Yeah, probably right at 11, I think, coming out of here. All right, here we go. Triple box jump. Oh, misses the A press. Good lineup.
Oh, it looks like Toilet. We might need to cut away from Toilet's stream as he's playing some SpongeBob SquarePants. Right
Oh, no.
We do not want to get struck with the DMCA, and this is the episode where SpongeBob is going to be afraid of the killer robots.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we don't want to be We don't want to be putting nightmares in our chat's young eyes. We don't need any killer robot fears.
Absolutely not. Going to be putting a stop to that immediately. Oh my goodness. No nightmares tonight. The most nightmarish SpongeBob episode there was. So it's going to be nice and static. Toilet is done. That is the official end. But GG's to Toilet was a really nice run. I enjoyed watching.
Yes, GG's to Toilet. Drake's claps in the chat here for Toilet.
Yeah, but we got Spinner here on the main screen. 10:40 exit at HMC. That is really good. That is 15 pace. Good bunny grab. All right, here we go. In DDD. Hopefully, we can just keep this consistent. We'll pull up.
Yep, nice split screen. Thank you. Oh, looks like Spinner tried to go for chip clip there, but missed it. So that's going to be costing them 7 to 8 seconds.
Yeah, that is the reason why chip clip is so scary. You try to save 1 second and you lose 8. But as is the Mario game. Yeah, Falling Taco's on a good run here. Momo also in basement, as well as Fixius. Like every runner that's going currently right now is in basement. That's pretty crazy. But we will check in just a minute. 10 minutes left. Everyone has enough time, I think, to finish and reset if they need to.
Clutch time is real for these runners. Let's see what they're all able to pull out here. And just a reminder to you folks at home, this is, Falling Tacos going through the plane and going up against the elevator, not able to make it to the Dory Star at HMC, now has to wait for the elevator to clip him through. That's going to be a costly time loss there.
Yeah, a little unfortunate for Falling Tacos. Really nice from Spinner. A little bit of a yin and yang going on here on screen. Yeah, super clean Fire C from Spinner. Falling Tacos needing to stay clean on this final star.
Yeah, still a low 11 HMC exits. There's still a chance for Tacos to make a potential at least a top 4 position. I don't know if this is going to be mid 16 pace anymore, but still a very solid run time here for Falling Tacos.
100%. About 30 seconds behind Spinner at this moment. So we'll see. Stay clean here. Nice. Mips clip. Oh! For a moment, I was going to say straight through, but too far through. Doesn't have a great camera angle. That one's a little better. Okay, there we go.
All right, and Spinner's making their way into BLJs. Do we have any praises in the chat for Spinner BLJs? All right, and Tacos into DDD at just under the 12-minute mark.
There it is. Nice movement up there.
Yeah, very quick side flip dive there.
Almost got the first stair, but got the second stair.
Oh my goodness.
Second attempt, rather.
This is a 15 4x pacer here from Spinner, potentially.
Yeah, still 15. Really good pace.
And their personal best coming into today is a 15:51. So I don't know how fast their bits and Bowser throws go, but this could potentially be a personal best here from Spinner if all goes well. Hopefully no caster's curse.
Yeah, no curses calling out what everyone sees on screen. Just gotta make it through. Right side. Very clean.
Right. 7 minutes to go here for this group match here in the Markinator 16 Star Showdown, as Spinner is 5 seconds potentially ahead of PB Pace. Let's see if he's able to clutch out these throws and not only take a solid second place finish, but a new personal best.
That would be incredible. New PB here. Would be really tight, but that is 1 for 1 on throws. That is 2. Here we go, third throw. Not a great lineup. That looks like a good throw.
I think he got it. He got it!
Really incredible from Spinner here. In the final moments, one of the last runs could possibly get, sniping the second place spot here with the 15-minute time.
Oh, 15:51's the PB. What's the timer going to finish at? 15:49 for Spenner. That's a brand new personal best here in the 16 Star Showdown. Holy moly.
Absolutely insane. 15:49. 2-second personal best here live on twitch.tv. But we saw one. We saw it was CJ, I think, get a PB by a few seconds as well on Thursday or Wednesday. That was fantastic. I love it.
Spenner coming in the chat to even remind us they missed chip clip. They PB'd by 2 seconds and missed chip clip. So this was a low 15 4x pace the rest of the way through. Good showing from Spenner.
Really, really sniping that spot. And is that gonna kick Momo off? Or was Momo in second? We'll have to see.
Momo was already in third with the 16:29, so Spenner just further cemented their place in second place, but they're now only 16 seconds away from Ouija. Or actually,
no, that does kick Momo off.
Spenner had the 17:18, didn't they?
Yeah, no, that kicks Momo off.
Yeah, I mixed up Spenner and Fixius on the leaderboard. That's my bad.
That's all good here. Fixius and DDD currently swapping over to them. You see the leaderboard here. 15:59 Spinner. Momo, most consistent one of the day, getting kicked off at third. First time in this bottom bracket.
And according to Six Paths Panda in the chat, Momo's run is currently minus 30 seconds ahead of their personal best. So, Markinator, we are getting some clutch moments here in these final 5 minutes here.
Absolutely the moment to be watching. Everyone matters. Falling Tacos currently going up. Let's look at them.
Yeah, Falling Tacos is likely not going to be clutching, getting a top 3 time, but they're still on a solid run here. I believe they got into bits at 15:47, 15:48. So that's still a possibility for finishing close to their PB, a 17-2x time if they finish this through.
That'd be nuts. Yeah, like I said, I just want to see a lot of good runs, and if Falling Tacos can finish this one out pretty good, that's a nice jump. Okay, a little scary. I would call that a win for Falling Tacos all day.
But it ain't over until the fat turtle gets blasted, so just hope we get to see it here for this moment. Is he's going to be going for left side?
No!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and the reset. Yeah. Only so many minutes to go.
Mm-hmm. Instant reset from Falling Tacos. That glitchy bonk now claiming its second casualty here in this group match. Hate to see it.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate. We got Fixius here in Fire Sea. We also have Momo and DDD really ahead of their PB pace. Anyone's game. Anyone's game.
Yeah, Fixius and Momo. Actually, this is the battle for third place right now. Separated by only 6 seconds on the leaderboard. However, these guys finish this out. Only 3 minutes to go. Don't even know if they'll have much of a time to get another run after this. So this could potentially be it right now for third place. Who will move on and who will go home? It's time to find out.
Absolutely. So we get some good sound on this Fire Sea. Looking really good. Looking on pace for the cycle, and it is.
Oh, that's one try on BLJs from Fixius, nodding in disbelief that it's not going through. Let's see if the second try works out for them.
Oh, and that's going to be through. All right, we'll see Fixius.
Ooh. Fixius on the left side, thankfully not up against the wall, into bits. It's a mid-16 2x pacer, I believe, best case scenario. Maybe a high 16 1x if they get a golden bit. So we'll have to wait and see what it's like here. But oh my god, this is just coming down to the wire as Momo's getting out of Fire Sea with a 13-35 fade out.
That is really good. That is really good from Momo. I am very on edge here about who's actually going to make it. It's really close.
Ooh.
Oh my word. All right, into the pipe. 15:37 plus 40 seconds is going to be 16:17. 16:07. No, 17.
Yeah, 16-17. And Momo apparently was minus 27 seconds ahead of their LBLJ personal best, deciding to talk to the door after going through to the other side. I guess tipping his cap off to the door, saying thanks. As Fixius lands the third and final throw, and is going to bring their time down to a 16 to 20, I believe, when it's all said and done.
Exactly what they needed right here. Push that time down. Final moments here. 1 minute left in this showdown. Let's see,
So
16,
Fixius
19.
now
16-19.
Taking the 16,
16-19.
19.
All right,
It's
cool.
now coming down
That's
to
helpful.
this. What can Momo do? He's struggling on the infinite staircase BLJs. He's been stuck here for the last 15 to 20 seconds and just can't get up.
Come on, you got it. You got just enough time for one more reset as well.
Oh man, 30. Oh my God, 30 seconds.
No!
He's just,
Okay.
he had to cut it off there and just take the reset. He knew it was dead in the water, so now he's got one last chance.
Yeah. That's rough. Lose it on BLJ. So close to the end. With this last chance going. Man. So many hype moments here. So many hype moments. You can't catch them all, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right. Dang, that was so close for the third place finish. Momo had a chance to take third place from Fixius. Just doesn't matter how good you are in this game. BLJs truly are the biggest obstacle for one of the biggest obstacles for anybody. As time is officially up, this is now the last run for Fixius, Momo, and Tacos. Did Spinner get the reset off in time, or did they just miss it?
I believe everyone got the reset. I just said it in chats, or just in that chat, and there's a little stream delay, so I am 100% positive Spinner is good here.
Okay, cool.
I just said it in the
Alright.
Discord. But yeah,
All
Momo
right, guys.
on the lead.
One final chance, one final opportunity to clinch their spot into the next round here. Let's see what these 4 remaining runners are capable of.
I gotta catch that little spot right in there. Doesn't get caught by the door, and it's gonna get one more run going. That was not that was not it at all. Whoever did that did not read the moment very well.
Oh, just that fart literally as Mario goes right into Dark World. That was perfectly timed.
That was pretty good. We got Falling Tacos trying to get this LBLJ. Fixius also in Dark World. So is Spinner. Everyone getting it, but Falling Tacos, let's see. Falling Tacos, you can make it. And that's it. Oh. Oh.
Oh, all right.
Speedy. Momo making it through. Spinner taking the deaths I didn't even see. Got the blue screen.
Oh, looks like that's going to do it here from Spinner then. Locking in that second place finish with a 15:49 PB. So claps and drakes in the chat here for Spinner once again for showing up here. This group match, we look forward to seeing them in the next round. It looks like Falling Tacos took a death as well, as they're back outside Dark World. So they are going to be calling it quits here now too, most likely. So it is once again down to a battle for third place with Fixius and Momo getting their final runs, and they're literally within 7 seconds of each other on the timers. Depending on how deep these runs go, this could legit be a race for third.
100%. That's exactly what it is. Momo and Fixius. Honestly, it is on Momo mostly because he is in 4th place, but Fixius could easily snap it right back.
All right, and just a reminder to everybody at home that these contestants are not just competing exclusively for the Markinator 9916 Star Showdown. They've all got their own Twitch channels. You can follow them here by the links I just dropped here in the chat. Ouija, Fixius6, Spinner1122, Toilet64_, Momo with zeros instead of O's, and Falling_. Tacos. Make sure, if you loved watching these competitors here today, if you enjoyed their gameplay, or frankly just enjoy looking at their sick flow spinning from their heads, please go drop them a follow and show them some love.
Yeah, that would be fantastic, honestly. Everyone you've seen and heard throughout this entire tournament does stream on Twitch, and giving them a follow would be extremely helpful. Anytime a runner gets a follow, you know, maybe a lesser known one from these kind of events, it always makes them feel really nice. So you saw anybody that you enjoyed, want to see more of, do not hesitate. That's can be it for Momo. Nice cannonless.
Yeah, they're both going for cannonless and both got it. All right, with these guys now as the final two, Mark, would it be possible to get a split screen going?
Yes, sir. I am working on that at the moment.
Naturally. If, you know, if I'm being a pain in the ass calling out stuff like that, let me know. I understand production does take a little bit of time to transition.
No, you're good. You're good. On the same page. All it is.
All right. Momo getting a little bit of a falter. These guys, while the timers are 7 seconds apart, they're basically in sync as they both get out of Womp's Fortress.
Yeah, the race of the day here. Looking to see who will move on, needing a 16-19 for Momo to just tie it. So hopefully that doesn't happen because retiming would take forever. But I just want something. I want it to be a little far. Last match of today. There's nothing after this. We'll see where it goes.
Am I still quiet for some reason?
You shouldn't be.
Okay, yeah, I've been moving away and closer to the mic, so my volume's probably fluctuating. My apologies. It's Momo. Oh, missing out on Pillarless.
It's all good. It's all good. Gonna get this quick backup here. This backup only loses a couple seconds because, you know, getting the bird, catching it a little earlier than you would if doing a worse backup.
The more friendly equivalent of flipping the bird, as some may look at it.
A little more. But maybe not, you know? I'm not very friendly with this Klepto.
True.
Oh, but that's the medium bomb!
Oh, medium bomb and blocked by the box, too.
All right, one more try for Momo here. This could be it. Tournament life.
They feel Pillarless here. This is likely going to be it for them. Rages for the Pillarless. I think, short of a quicksand death, they're gonna get it.
No! Oh no, and that'll do it for Momo. I don't see a 15-minute time happening here.
Still gonna give it one more go. Much respect to Momo. Oh, going for Tama? Okay.
Yep, that'll do it. Probably definitely had to do Tama and everything else possible.
Dang. Getting sniped out of the top 3 in the closing minutes here of the group stage. Momo, despite not going to be moving on to the next round, undoubtedly put on one of the more solid performances we've seen in this tournament so far. 4 completed runs, all within 10 seconds of each other. Truly outstanding here from Mr. Momo, as they do get that one final Pillarless. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Has had the most consistent races of anyone through this tournament. Every time there was a little bit of a null, people were on the resets, we had Momo to like look at it and watch. So huge shout outs to Momo. Should not feel bad about this whatsoever. Raced an incredible race. But I do believe that is going to do it here. I don't know if we want to see... Do we want to watch these runs finish all the way through?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Fixius try to finish this one through, because even though they've now secured their top 3 position, they still could be on pace to just beating their 16:23 time. So it would be nice to just see how this one closes out.
Yeah, I do think that's the case. Fixius on a really good run. Want to watch that one 100%. But Momo on a decent run as well. Just not. I just don't think it's good enough to really snipe that last time. But could take a second place from Fixius.
Hopping into Fixius' stream a little bit here, because there is a delay naturally just from restreaming a stream. Spoiler alert here, Fixius ends up golding Lethal Lava Land by a fraction of a second. It is now 8 seconds ahead of their 15:46 personal best.
That's insane. Definitely capable of sniping second place here. Potentially possible sniping first place. That'd have to be super clean.
That would actually be astounding if we saw another 15 3x here. Not just a double 15, but a double 15 3x.
That would be insane. Yeah, so many 15s so far in this early rounds. I was not quite expecting such good times. The lowest end of the qualifiers were right at 17 minutes, I think. We had like 2 or 3 17s, and then everyone else had a PB of at least 16 or better. So many 15s. And it's been such high quality runs from everyone involved, honestly. And because of that, we haven't had too many upsets. It's not that runners have not been playing up to their skill. It's like everyone's been playing up to their skill. And it's made it really hard for, you know, the people who have just 30 seconds, 45 seconds off, really.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the biggest thing is like if we could even drag this out for a little bit longer, like to 3 hours instead of 99 minutes, perhaps we could see an upset creep in here or there. But nonetheless, it is the Markinator 99, not the Markinator 180. So we just got to keep true to the namesake here, folks.
Yes, this is true. Maybe next time, Markinator 99 times 2. We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
All right, but Fixius getting out of HMC there with a 10-20, 10-21 exit, still on a very solid pace here. Yeah, 10-20, my God, that's actually a very solid 15 pace there. Maybe a mid-15 pace there from Fix.
Yeah, that's incredible. 10:30 exit. I haven't seen any mistakes so far. I think 11 is still 15 possible, technically. So 30 seconds. All right, come on, second door. We are still on Momo's audio. I do apologize. All eyes on Fixius here. All ears should be as well.
I mean, it's like what Tupac said, all eyes on Fix.
Yeah, and I believe that is it from Momo. All right, main screen, Fixius.
All right, back sub Barry here from Fixius, keeping it nice and easy. Now going to be exiting Dire Docks at 11:45. Oh my. As Olivia in the chat letting us know that they're about minus 10 seconds on their PB pace.
Yeah, right through here. Oh, nice pole glitch. Little crazy camera action there. Got a little confused.
Could they be going for ultimate? I think. Oh, they could have, but I don't know if they know ultimate, so they decided to play it safe.
Oh,
and they take a
no.
burn.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't realize you didn't get burned from that flame spitter if you were like already burned.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so thankfully was in that spitter in the burned state. Oh man, if they got burned there though, that would have been the end of the run there in a tragic fashion.
It would have been a rough one. Been hard to save.
All right. Fixius, as long as they hit the throw, they're still going to be coming out of here with a low to low mid 13 pace. I don't know if it's still PB possible, but it's still high 15 possible. I want to say this could be a potential chance for a 15-5x if everything goes well.
Yeah, it should still be roughly PB, at least like right at it. Yeah, green splits all the way, didn't turn red.
All right, 1535 BBT entering BLJs. Chat, can we get some prages? We need some prages for some Fixius BLJs. If you care to see another 15, perhaps a triple 15 here today. Let's get some prages in the chat.
Yes, please, Prage. BLJ's last set of today. A quick
Getting
bonk for good luck.
there. Perhaps just bonking all that bad luck out of their system, clearing the voodoo.
As it seems to work on the first door.
There we go.
All right, let's see the second.
All right, 14 minutes flat coming into the infinite staircase. Oh, man. And, oh, he's in the hole. Oh, my goodness, Mark. This could be another PB here. I want to say playing conservatively here. If he gets a clean bits, this could be another 15-4X possible PB for Fix.
And with that, I'm fixated on Fix here.
Whew.
Absolutely incredible. All right, takes a triple jump. All good. Nice and easy. Is that... Okay, very nice.
Oh, my God. Gets the moving right side.
I know, commentators need to talk, but match is so exciting. It's hard to find any kind of words to describe it.
Oh, ledge grab, just sneaking past the Goomba. Okay, in the pipe at 14:55, 14:56, playing very close to their PB. If they get 3 for 3 throws, this could potentially sneak in as a new personal best.
Oh, come on. Is going to be dealing with flames now. Or did it go off? Okay, they did. I see some. At least one.
That's one.
Okay,
That's
two.
two. Oh, let's see. Oh,
Come on,
it's
please
just
be
wide
it.
Right.
Oh, that's
He
it.
got it. He got it. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Oh my God, Markinator, he's gonna PB here. He's gonna get a 15:42, I think.
Yeah, 15:42, like right at 41 actually, could be a retime.
Oh my God.
Oh,
a
wow.
15:41, 15:42 from Fix as he's fixed Poggy
Oh my
right
God.
now. Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, you
Holy
did it.
shit.
Six,
You did it.
Delivering the first triple 15 of the Markinator 16-star showdown. Not just getting a brand new PB, but getting second place in this group stage. Only within 10 seconds of the legendary Ouija. What a way to finish this off.
That's absolutely insane. Final match, final run of the tournament. Momo was looking to snipe the spot, but not sure was gonna be able to. That one was, I mean, one for the record books, honestly. What? Oh, I just changed Spinner's time instead of Fixia's time. Oh well, Luigi coming in first, Fixia's coming in second, and Spinner coming in third place are the final bracket lineups here. Unfortunately, Toilets and Falling Tacos not able to quite get what they wanted. It was rough. It was a really rough session here. We have a 15:33, a 15:49, and I'm pretty sure this one was a low 16. But I changed it. I changed the wrong one.
Low 6. Now this should be a 15:41, 15:42, not a 16:42.
15. Okay, 15:49. What did Okay, I'm sorry. Fixius is the one I should have changed. That is what I messed up. Here we go. So yeah, easily the best matchup we've had today. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Here we go.
Oh my God.
15:42, 15:49. Thank you so much, Shrek Dog, for being here. You've made today absolutely incredible. Shout outs to West Dog here. Please go follow West Dog. He is a great commentator, a great speedrunner, and has a really nice stream. Does some variety, right, West Dog?
I do some variety gaming, and I am trying to work on doing a marathon later this year where I attempt to complete every single Mario 64 category extension in one sitting, called Memeing Mario 64. So you might be seeing around like some 50-star runs, MST runs, all blue coins runs. So yeah, variety Mario 64, I suppose. You never know what you're going to expect.
Dude, that pog of mine was like...
Yeah, please go check out West Dog. Amazing. Thank you so much for being here for the comms. And shout outs to all the runners. Everybody, go follow whoever you want, please. Give them some love for coming out and giving you such a great race. It was fantastic today, and I'm very happy to have been able to host it here at the 16-star showdown.
Yeah, Markinator, thank you so much for inviting me on comms today, dude. I don't know what it is, but we seem to be on a streak now. 2 streams in a row. We have or 2 casting sessions in a row together. We've gotten some incredible runs, and this is no exception whatsoever. 3 15s, 2 brand new personal best in the 15 section, and just all around great gameplay from everybody. So frankly, it looks like we might just be the dream team. If anybody needs anything magical to happen, you know who to call now. Markinator and West Dog.
That is absolutely the case. I agree 100%. Magic happens when we get in the commentator's booth. That's why I will be seeing West Dog, and so will you in some later matches.
Hey.
And that will be fantastic. So I'm super excited. This makes the 4th match that we've completed so far in this first round. We've got 2 more tomorrow. We have one at 2 p.m., one at 4 p.m. I believe E is at 2, and Group F is at 4. And that is Eastern. So that is 1 hour earlier than today started. So please show up for that. There's going to be a lot of good racers there. Group E was going to be GTM, Zine, FNL, Tomar, Bob Toad, and Von Jim. GTM did message me and telling me that he was not able to participate. Had some IRL stuff, just like Green Sweegie did, and is not going to be participating. So that will be a 5-man race. 3 people will still be moving on. That is at 2, and then at 4, we will have another spicy race. I'll just bring it up on screen for y'all. We'll see what we got going on here. Yeah, Group F will be Gamiru, JJ, Poke, Leo, Damon, I think, Lay Sauce, and Badronis. So that is actually a hype group. Is Group F.
Yeah, Poke, I believe, just got a 15, their first 15 not that long ago. So that'll be a hype matchup.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. So please, everybody, check out this board. We just finished 2. And we'll have 2 more. Group H is the one with Cheese, and Cheese is at Glitch Infinite, which is why that one is taking a little longer. So then,
oh my God, you got Cheese to do 16-star, you madman!
I did get Cheese to do 16-star. Hasn't done 16-star in like 4 years. Actually, if you listen to the song that we'll play here in a second, the theme song, when it goes, is that Cheese? The clip that plays is the finals against Aki like 4 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty insane. But yeah.
It just goes to show you the level of professionalism exuded by Markinator, getting a top runner like Cheese to come into 16-star. Oh my goodness. Guys, like I said before, if you haven't already, drop a follow on Markinator_99 right now for some more 16-star content.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the shills for me, Shrek Dog. West Dog, I keep doing it. West Dog, thank you. You've been great. I love you. You're fantastic.
Love you too, Mark. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But with that, we will be moving on with the day and with the tournament. Thank you once again to everyone, viewers and runners, for coming out and watching. It has been an honor to host. And with that, y'all have a great night.
07's peace.
16-star, you ain't gotta go far. About 15 minutes from there to the start. I got invitationals for the skills of the stars, and I'll invite you too if your skills are on par. Ouija.
Oh, that was so close, but he's got it. This is Manimo Cycle.
Is that Cheese?
It's less than a second. She should have it though.
Green Sweegie.
Green Sweegie to first place.
Where's the competition? Don't you see they're in your spot? Go up there and take it. That is, if you can. I'll invite all the top players and entice upcoming gamers. Come along, all you spectators, in 6-4, no emulators. I don't mean to be exclusive, but the lag is so intrusive. Players come to test their skill, but that's a mountain, not a hill. You'll have 99 minutes to complete your objective. Defeating Sky Bowser, yes, of course it's effective. Reset every run, or beat every single one. Please come enjoy all the fun. There's still time, one more last run. Gamiru and Kano came all the way from Japan.
He's gonna clip again. Oh, we got a first.
We got Benji too and GTM.
Didn't catch there. Goes for pass, long jump.
Is that slippery?
That's a close throw, but he got it.
If you wanna see them bleed, 16 stars is what you'll need. It's the showdown of your life. Sit right there and watch the strife. If you watch and do not run, it will even be more fun. All these gamers going at it will make you into fanatics. Got world records and performers. Save the frames and cut the corners. Lots of money on the line. Better hope you're in your prime. Sit right there and watch the screen. A few quick stars, all we need. Don't mess up or over squeeze. That's a ground pound. Mario, please. It's a 16-star showdown. I invited everyone. You better not miss it. Now who's ready to play?